Guys, this is part 2 of the video removing the gas tank and installing a new one. If you haven't seen that one, there will be a link in the description. In that video, we took the old leaking gas tank out, and in this one, we're going to install the new one. All right, guys, there's an example of the tank is in and finished. In this video, you'll see it go in. Part 3 of the video is you'll see this tank go in here. That is not what everybody would do on a normal basis, so I'm gonna do that on part 3. But as you can see, you would have to remove an engine to put a tank like that, or a spare tank, and I'll show you some video in another boat where they've done that. You don't need to go through all that work. It is less work to pull the tank out and put an original one in than it is to try and pull an engine to put in another tank. I'll show you how. Watch. Guys, I've also want to show you that on your boat, to verify what your tanks, you can measure it here from the back, and then to get your length, you can run under here and go all the way forward to see what your measurement is. And of course, you can measure sideways here, and then the depth. Guys, if you don't have a source for a fuel tank, this place can custom make them for you for around $1,200. And ship to about anywhere up on the East Coast. So reach out to me at mike@michaeljsteen.com and send me an email, and I'll give you some contact info. I'll also leave my email in the description. All right, guys, I figured out how I'm gonna protect this. There's different ways. There's bed liner people talked about, but this is what you put in. It's called a shower pan. It's what you put inside a shower. And I only need to protect, so it looks like it's big enough to protect up here, which is about 3 or 4 inches. There shouldn't be that much water in here, but certainly the bottom is where they've all, each one of them rots out. So I'm gonna put this liner on it, I'm gonna glue it on, and I'll show you how to do it. The reason I'm using this, you can buy it at any Home Depot or Lowe's, and this is the easiest way to put it on. Applying glue. Sprayer, I use these all the time. Spray this surface, spray this, then this, and then let them dry a little bit, and then you stick them. Okay, guys, you can get one of these sprayers from Harbor Freight. If anybody needs a video on this, leave me a comment. I'll show you where to get them at Harbor Freight and how to set them up and how to use them. This is actually just rubber, so you spray it and there's a flashing, when that flashes off, rubber and rubber stick. So actually the rubber, I could probably just spray it in this, but I want a little bit more protection. Just let this set up until it's tacky, pretty much dry to the touch. If you can move it, that's not good. Just let it set up and then you just roll it into place. You're gonna see me using this a lot when I start doing the carpet and the different things I'll be doing real soon. Any of the overspray is obviously not gonna hurt it, it's more protection. That compressor's on over there, but all you do is just roll it out. Use your hand to push down on it. That back, spray this thing. As far as how it looks, don't matter, it's down in the hole. Push down in the middle first, get all the wrinkles out, most of them. Kind of roll it till you get to where you have spray jet. Spray this a little bit.
you push down those edges. I'll cut some of that off. You can just fold that over, it ain't gonna matter. Alright guys, just gonna put me a coat of paint on here and call this done. Tank in tomorrow. So this is really just for looks. You don't have to do this. But since you can see it from the back side, I'm going to slap a coat on there.
What I was talking about is you can see some of that from the engine compartment. So I just wanted some of the area covered.
Alright, got it painted from this side. And that little bit you can see in there, the tank will obviously cover that. Alright, got it done. I'm getting ready to put this sucker in the boat. If I can keep this munchkin off of me, tearing up my ankles. Let's get her in.
Okay, here I got it sped up, but I'm taking my time because this tank is aluminum and those filler spouts and all can be bent. So take your time and slip it in.
So it's just barely not going in, basically over there. So I'm gonna get this 2x4.
I ended up using a flat bar because the 2x4 was too thick. You'll see what I'm doing. I'm using that like a shoehorn, where them things that you put your shoes on with, and your foot won't quite go in there, so you put that in there and then it slides past it. That's the same thing I'm doing.
Tell you what, it ain't coming back out. Well, it would, but. There it is. It's like a glove too. That's good. There it comes. Boy, I got that in there. Look at that. It's tight, but it fits. It's all that matters. I'm gonna foam. That is so tight. I'm just gonna foam a couple places. These corners. I don't even know if I'm gonna foam it. I might just drive a couple of wedges in there. That's it though. Good job. Appreciate your help. All right guys, we're back at it today. Getting ready to put this top back in, and I'm gonna put a brace up under here, screw it down so that whenever I attach the plywood to it, it's got, kind of helps to hold it. Not that it won't be laying here, because it will, but just a little something extra.
So what I'm doing here is I wanted a little bit of extra strength in the middle of the tank. When they originally built this, it's a lot stronger because it was a full sheet of plywood, I'm sure. So by putting a piece one by in there like that and spanning it across there, it just give it a little bit more rigidity. Don't think it's going to hurt a thing. Back your original piece of fiberglass floor that you cut out, get it all settled, then we'll start glassing it back in place.
This doesn't have to be perfect because there's going to be a big old carpet over it and also a mattress. All right, you want to cut your pieces out ahead of time so you're not trying to rush. Basically, I'm just seeing how wide I want my seams. Probably only about a couple inches up, a couple inches down. It should be more than enough.
Okay, FYI, both the fiberglass and the resin can be purchased at Home Depot.
Pull this back, wet it out, put it up. There we go. Put that in there. On the first coat, you're just trying to get it all wetted out well, and then you can do a little better on the second coat, but it depends on how hot you made it. You got to hurry and then come back to it once you get it all wet. Come back to it.
You have enough resin in it whenever it turns translucent. You see what it's doing there. The holes that they put in the wall to run the fill hoses, remember there was a tank setting there? This is the easy way to fix it. You got to remember too, new carpet will go over that. One of the secrets with working with resin is you want to get the whole thing done and then come back to it, because if you got it too hot, you'll end up wasting a lot of resin. And if you did it right, you'll be able to come back to it.
I'm gonna use what little I got left, and there ain't much, just to fill this hole right here. There's that. Pretty good for first coat. That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay guys, that looks pretty good. Solid. Each one of those spots covered. No problem. All solid. Now I'm just going to finish out the last bit here. Good to go. Last little bit. Move this over. Not smart.
Notice at the top I'm overlapping. Always do that on your seams.
I made a mistake. I should have started on the other side first. Worked my way out. That was a mistake. Don't make my mistake. I'll tell you, for this you want more than less. You definitely want more than less. Move on to the other side. I don't have enough, so I'm gonna do that over there last. A little extra.
Guys, here's a finished video. Got the new carpet, as you can see on the back. Little T's putting in the air conditioner, building the thing for that. That's almost ready. I'll show you whenever I have that done and finished. But there it is. All I got to do is carpet it now, and that's done.